Okay, where the last video ran out of time, we were talking about the body. You give a brief background, just enough so we don't feel like we're walking in not knowing what's going on, but not too much that it feels like a biography paper. Um, the really important thing that happens here is that we, the reader, really understand the design movements that the designers are from. And as I mentioned before, designers with a long career can be from or associated with more than one design movement. So that's going to be dependent on your research, that you keep the dates straight and make sure that the pieces that you're talking about or the designs from that designer that you're talking about are from the time period of that movement, fit the style of that movement, so that obviously it sounds like you did your research and you know what you're talking about. So background for both of them, and then you could go on, you could describe design from the different moments or movements, sorry. So basically you're expanding on your thesis, and this will probably take a couple paragraphs. And then the best way to drive the point home is to start comparing images of the works of these two designers. So for example, you could say image number 1 is an example of some work produced by Jane Doe for the blah 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 corporation. This work demonstrates Jane's use of blah 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 blah. In Willie Jackson's poster from the year whatever, you see, and that's where you go on and you bring out the similarities, and that's image 1 and 2. And then comparing another pair, so it's not just a fluke thing, really makes it sound like you know what you're talking about, that you did your research. So you're showing us yet another pair, one by Jane, one by Willie, that shows that here again they share some similarities, although they are from two different movements. And then we spent a lot of time talking about the conclusion, but well, like just go here. No sense repeating all the stuff we just talked about. So hopefully that helps. I'm just going to go back up to the top here and just scroll through this slowly so that you have a chance to kind of read through it. Obviously, I blurred out information here that I just thought could be potentially too specific. So just trying to keep it generic so that you've got an idea where to go. But that concludes the video for outlining.